Why, hello there, guys. Ah, yes, I'm back with another super spooky video. Because Halloween is approaching, and frankly, I just miss doing them. Because I love creepy things. But this video especially is going to be spooky and special, because this video is sponsored by The Purge on USA Network. And I figured the sponsorship would do best in this type of video, where my audience that likes these type of videos would also like this TV show. Because you're just like me and enjoy creepy things. There's going to be a special 10-episode television event on USA Network revolving around the Purge universe. So I personally am a fan of the movies. I remember when the first one came out and I went to the movie theaters because I thought the concept was so cool. And the movie was great, but I have a feeling that the TV show is going to be even better because I feel like there's so much in the Purge universe that could be explored that you don't have enough time to do in a movie. For part of this sponsorship, I was lucky enough to get to see the pilot episode before it airs, and oh my gosh, I'm already super invested in it. I will say that a lot of questions about the Purge universe, like different parts of society, like what would happen to them during the Purge, are kind of answered in this TV series. And there's all different characters going about the Purge in all different ways, so you get to see what the Purge is like from all different angles, and yes, that is what I have always wanted from this storyline. So if this looks like your type of show, which it probably is if you already clicked on this type of video, then check out the premiere on Tuesday, September 4th on USA Network at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or 9 p.m. Central Time. Will you hide or will you seek? I mean, y'all know I'd be the one hiding during the Purge. Like, my house would be a bunker. But anyway, thank you to The Purge and USA Network for sponsoring this video. I will definitely be watching, and am already a fan. But now on to the internet creepiness that is internet urban legends. So I'm pretty much at the age where I grew up with the internet. And ever since I was young, I've been obsessed with creepy stories that have come out from the internet. We all know about Slender Man. We all know about the Rake. They were urban legends that came about from the internet. With the creation of the internet, we now have this ultimate way of telling stories and having anybody hear about those stories. And most of these stories, we don't know if they're real or fake. I mean, sometimes we find out the truth, but a lot of times they're just in this weird internet limbo where you're not really sure what's real and what's not. So I decided today to look up some lesser known internet urban legends that I didn't ever know existed. So I'm hoping you guys don't either, and we'll learn some new creepiness. Warning, while I was researching this video, I got very, very creeped out. So you might also get very, very creeped out. If it is late and you are alone, you have been warned. All right, so the first internet urban legend I found that I had never heard about is the Blind Maiden website, which I like to say is like the Bloody Mary urban legend, but for the digital age. So this urban legend states that there is a website called blindmaiden.com. However, no matter how hard you try to access this website, and I tried, I don't know why I did, but I did, your browser won't allow you to enter the site. It just shows up as a broken web page. You see, legend has it that to access the website, you must wait until exactly midnight. On a night where there is a new moon, you need to be absolutely alone in your house, with all of the lights turned off except for your computer. And only when those conditions are met, you will gain access to this website. Now, there are people who have claimed to get access to this website, and this is what they say happens. As soon as you enter, you will see a montage of pictures being displayed quickly. These images are of boys and girls without eyes and faces that are twisted in tremendous fear. After that, text will appear on the monitor saying, "This website will take you to a whole new level of horror. A horror that will use all 5 of your senses. You must be very careful not to click on anything by accident. You will be faced with a real experience of absolute horror. Click the accept button to engage actively in the experience. If you click decline, you will be rewarded with access to an entire archive of terrible photos. Terrible, gruesome photos." If you click accept, however, it is said that you will see a sinister silhouette walking toward your home on your monitor. As you continue to watch your monitor, you will see the spirit enter your home, enter your room. You will see what the spirit sees, the back of your head, while you sit at your computer. You will then feel tapping on your shoulder, and as you turn around, you will see the Blind Maiden herself. And that will be the last thing you ever see. Legend has it that if you see the blind maiden, she will take your eyes and then take a photo of your face. And that photo will be added to that gruesome gallery that people who choose decline get access to forever. Ugh. It's definitely like Bloody Mary. See, urban legends have always been around, because I remember hearing about Bloody Mary from one of my friends in school. And we tried to do it, freaked ourselves out. But now with the internet, there are so many urban legends. And of course, there had to be a Bloody Mary for the digital age. Just like most of these urban legends, I don't know if they're actually true or not. But I will advise to not try any of these. Should be obvious, but don't do it. I mean, I went to the Blind Maiden website just because I was kind of confused at first, but thankfully, it was not midnight and I was not alone, and I had lots of lights on. So, thanks, lights! Okay, so this next one I have kind of seen before, but I never actually read through the entire thing. So this is the story that somebody posted on Reddit about their deceased girlfriend still contacting them via Facebook. And this person actually has the screenshot evidence. And I'm gonna try and summarize it for you. So the poster claims his girlfriend died on August 7th, 2012 in a car accident. And her name was Emily. Now he says Emily had been dead for almost 13 months when she first messaged him. Now he says he left Emily's Facebook activated so that he could still post to her wall and see all the photos that they had together. And her mother also had the login and password for her Facebook. So the first couple messages he assumed were her mom. And the messages read, "Hello, who is this? It's really weird receiving messages from Emily's account. Okay, well, in the future, please send me messages from your account, even if you want to discuss her page." Thinking it was her mom by accident. "Hello? Susan, you're on Emily's account." Afterwards, he got confirmation from her mom that it was not in fact her, but assumed maybe it was one of her friends that also had access to her account and was trying to mess with him in a terrible way. He also noticed that whoever was writing the messages was recycling them from old conversations in their chat history. And a couple months later, there was a couple more messages. "Hello? Let's hit up blank trail this Sunday. Who is this? The wheels on the bus. Please tell me who you are." Again, the messages stopped, and he didn't hear anything for a couple months until in February of 2014, Emily started tagging herself in his photos. She would tag herself in places that it might be plausible for her to be, or where she used to hang out. This is a screenshot he took of one of the tags, which was right behind him. And I'm not even gonna mention the creepy looking, like, jack-o'-lantern face in the doorway. What is that about? And here's another screenshot he took where she was tagged in an empty spot next to him on a couch. The next month, he sent a message to Emily's account that was directed to whoever was hacking it. "Why are you doing this? Why do you keep tagging her?" 10 days later, he received an answer. "Hello? Hello, hello. Hello? This is actually devastating. I don't know why you enjoy doing this. Oh my god, cinnamon-scented candles. Go to hell. Why are you doing this?" At this point, he also says that he changed the security settings and the password several times at this point, and the hacker was still getting into her account. The next month, he got these messages. "We should make our own jam. JFK Samantha. Not different. No chance of passing. No chance of passing. How many? Garage side door. Side. I. No chance of passing." He said, like all of our conversations, it looked like random words just recycled from previous messages. He eventually asked Facebook about the account, and they told him the locations that were accessed since her death were all places he could account for, like his home, his work, her mom's house, and more messages just kept coming. "Baked beans on toast. I don't know. I just said, yo, ask Nathan. Nathan, Nathan, Nathan. I don't know what's happening. I don't know how you're still doing this. Please stop. Please stop. I don't know what's happening. Nathan, I don't know what's happening." A couple weeks later, more messages. I, -12, -15. My jumper's in the dryer and it's really cold out. Really cold out. Cold, cold. Nathan, please stop. I cold. Freezing. I don't know what's happening. He said the freezing word was one of the first original words that the hacker used that wasn't from past conversations. A couple weeks later, Nathan reached out himself. "I'm really drunk. I miss you. Whoever's on this account, I don't care. I keep coming home from work and expecting to see you at the computer. Shouldn't I be used to that by now? Just let me walk. So near the end of the story, Nathan goes back and shows the messages that he sent to her the day that she died before he knew that she had been in a car accident. Hey, you on your way home, Emily? When you see this message, please ring me straight away. I rang and they said you left at 4. I'm starting to panic. I feel sick in my stomach. Please ring me. Emily, Emily, answer your phone. And then here, the last messages that were sent to him from her Facebook page. Hey, you on your way home, Emily? When you see this message, please ring me straight away. Please stop. I rang blank and they said you left at 5. I'm starting to panic. Please stop. Cold. Emily, Emily, answer your phone. I don't know what's happening. Cold. Freezing. And then his last update says, I just heard a Facebook alert. I'm too afraid to swap windows and check it. And when he eventually did, he posted this, which he says is a picture of him checking the computer, taken from outside, freezing. Okay. So yeah, again, a story that's been passed around on the internet for years. We don't know if it's real or if it's fake, and I don't know if we ever will. But either way, it creeps me out. Just creeps me out. I have like goosebumps. We're only 2 stories in. I hate when there's like screenshots and photo evidence. I just... Alright, here's another creepy story, urban legend that's been passed around the internet that I actually have never heard of. And I'm pretty sure it's a fake story, but who the heck knows? So pretty much the story goes that during school, a boy named Tom was sitting in class and looking outside of his window and notices a photo sitting on the grass near his classroom. So after class, he decides to go out and see what the photo is. He picked it up and in the photo was the most beautiful girl he had ever seen. She was wearing a dress with tights and red shoes, and her hand was formed into a peace sign. She was so beautiful that he wanted to meet her. So he ran all over the school asking everybody if they knew who the girl in the photo was. But everyone that he asked said no. When he got home from school, he asked his sister if she knew the girl and she said no. Eventually it got late and he went to sleep for the night and he put the photo next to his bedside table and fell asleep. In the middle of the night, Tom heard tapping on his window and he got scared, obviously, like any normal person. After the tapping, he heard a giggle and saw a shadow near his window. So he got out of bed, walked toward his window, opened it up, and then climbed out to follow the giggling. By the time he reached it, it was gone. The next day, he decided to go around and ask his neighbors if they recognized the girl in the photo. But everybody said no. When his mom came home, he even asked her. And once again, she said no. So again, that night, he went to his room, put the picture on his bedside table, and fell asleep. Once again, he was awakened by tapping on his window. So he grabbed the picture and he followed the giggling once again. While following the giggling, he ran across the road when suddenly he was hit by a car. Sadly, he was killed instantly, picture in hand. When the driver got out of the car and tried to help him, but he realized it was too late. Suddenly, he saw the picture in his hand and picked it up. In the photo, he saw a cute girl holding up 3 fingers. Super creepy, kind of reminds me of like The Ring, like the concept of The Ring movie, but in photograph internet story form. But I like it. It was short, spooky, creepy. You didn't really see it coming because they said that she was holding up like a peace sign, but really she was holding up 2, as in she had killed 2 people, and now she had killed 3. Ugh, creepy. At least that one, I'm pretty sure it's probably not real, but who knows? So this next one I've kind of heard about, but I've never really deep dove into it. So that's what we're gonna do. So this one is called Candle Cove. And pretty much, the internet urban legend goes that on a forum page, a bunch of people realized in their older age that they were watching what they thought was a kid's TV show. And a couple people from the internet all saw this TV show, and they were trying to remember bits and pieces of it for nostalgia reasons. But then it gets dark, of course. The original post was, does anybody remember this kid's show? It was called Candle Cove, and I must have been 6 or 7. I never found reference to it anywhere, so I think it was on a local station around 1971 or 1972. I lived in Ironton at the time. I don't remember which station, but I do remember it was on at a weird time, like 4 p.m. And then a bunch of people posted back and said that they remembered the show too. All of them started sharing things they remember from the show, but they were kind of laughing about how creepy it was in retrospect now that they were older. And slowly they start unraveling and remembering there was a creepy guy in the show called the Skin Taker. But the last message on the forum is what makes everything super creepy. I visited my mom today at the nursing home. I asked her about when I was little in the early 70s, when I was 8 or 9, if she remembered a kids show called Cove. She said she was surprised I could remember that, and I asked why. And she said, because I used to think it was so strange that you said, I'm gonna go watch Cove now, Mom. And then you would tune the TV to static and just watch dead air for 30 minutes. You had a big imagination with your little pirate show. So all these different people were remembering bits of this show, like creepy bits from this TV show that they all remember, but their parents just saw them watching static. Okay, well now that my brain is melted, I think that's a good point to stop. Alright, the last urban legend I'm gonna show you I have never seen or heard of before, but apparently it's like a well-known thing. It's called Tara the Android, or the I feel fantastic meme. So a lot of the urban legends that start on the internet usually start up around like a super creepy and mysterious photo or video. Case in point, this urban legend that's super freaky. So one of the earliest videos to spark the imaginations of a lot of people was the super weird and disturbing video clip entitled I Feel Fantastic, which was first uploaded in 2009. And just so you get how creepy and weird this video is, I'm gonna play a little bit of it for you. You're welcome. I feel fantastic. Yeah, did you enjoy that? I'm so sorry. If you, for some reason, want to watch the full video, it's in the description, but... So one of the most out-of-place clips in that video was a camera zoom of an area of what looks to be woods, which seems kind of out of place. The other, more creepy part of the video, that at one point in the song, the lyrics are, please leave, run, 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 run. Because of this, some internet users have suggested that they believe the creator of this video was a serial killer. The outdoor shot showed where his victims were buried, and that the android Tara is wearing the victim's clothes. Also, the description that was accompanying that first YouTube video included a cryptic reference to a Greek legend of Pygmalion, I'm probably butchering that, which is a sculptor from the ancient Cyprus who believed that all women were tainted and unworthy of love. For unknown reasons, there has been no updates on this Tara android that led some people to speculate that maybe Tara the android became self-aware and killed her creator. But yeah, the thing that gets me about this video is that really random shot of the ground by a wooded area. Like, why? Why was that in the video? This whole story intrigues me so much. Creeps me out, yes, but like, there's not much information about it. So like, you can kind of speculate whatever you want. That's gonna be it for this episode of Internet Urban Legends that we don't know if they're true or not. But either way, don't try to figure it out for yourselves, because who the heck knows? As always, if you made it this far in the video, make sure to leave a like before you go. Hopefully you did not watch this video right before you're about to go to sleep. But if so, good luck. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. I put out new videos every single day, and especially more creepy videos as we get closer to Halloween. And as always, I will see you guys soon.